Thank you for joining me here at the First Alert Desk. I am Maria Moreau with the top stories making headlines at 10 a.m. on your Friday morning. Starting with this, a massive fire consuming an apartment complex in College Park. You can see these flames billowing out. That lasted for hours this morning. We want to get you straight out to Atlanta News First reporter Don Shipman with the latest on response efforts.
I actually just chatted with Grady, one of the ambulance members here, and he said that he has one woman in an ambulance right now that they're treating with smoke inhalation. She's in there with her cat. I mean, it's just terrible. We're seeing a number of tenants here, a lot of their pets. Grady telling us that they've treated a number of tenants with smoke inhalation and their pets with smoke inhalation. And you can see the fire is still raging. That's the third floor right there, and it has been ablaze for a good 90 minutes right now. This fire first broke out just before 5 o'clock. This is the Langston apartment complex just off of Godby Road. We're just outside the perimeter here in College Park. Firefighters managed to knock the flames down when they first got here, but then shortly after that, they actually called in additional help, more trucks. We got here just before 6 o'clock. We were live on the air. We could see all those fire trucks when we first got here. And from the First Alert chopper, you can see how expansive this apartment complex is. The building on fire has 24 units. Right around 6 o'clock, it looked like they had the fire knocked down, and then it reignited with flames shooting into the air. Now, one of the things I noticed in all of this, firefighters were having a difficult time with what appeared to be water pressure. They couldn't get water to the building. And like I mentioned, Grady Ambulance telling us they've treated a number of tenants and pets with smoke inhalation. I talked with one tenant who told me that they woke up to their brother yelling, "The place is on fire, we need to get out of here." He says that when they got outside, they noticed that the other side of the building was already up in flames. And again, 24 units in this building, so you can just imagine how many people lived in the building if there were multiple people in one apartment, for example. The American Red Cross, I'm told, is en route to the scene. And then I also just learned that MARTA is going to be sending a bus here to kind of to help with busing some of the tenants to a safer place, a warmer place. You've been listening to Ella all morning long. It is cold out here this morning. So that's one thing that tenants are dealing with. Firefighters dealing with that as well. As far as what caused this fire, that's likely going to take some time because they can't get inside to actually investigate. So we'll keep you posted on all of this. From what we can tell, no serious injuries, just the smoke inhalation.
And in Cartersville, vulgar and racist images found inside what should have been a safe space for Metro Atlanta children now have police involved. Atlanta News First reporter Blake Devine reports on the latest in this investigation.
Just before a basketball game Tuesday night, the Cartersville High cheerleading room was vandalized as someone spray painted the N-word on their refrigerator, drew obscenities, and ruined their uniforms.
They had found a basket with the kids' uniforms inside it and had poured mustard all over it.
Peggy Carter is the grandmother of one of these girls who also has 3 nieces on the cheer team. She's still upset that the school district didn't reach out to parents about this incident until Thursday.
To have this hate crime and to have it waited so today is Thursday. My thing is should have been notified the parents, at least should have been notified earlier.
Carter says the group of girls is mad instead of sad.
My granddaughter in particular, my nieces in particular, are very upset because, like I said, it wasn't addressed quickly enough.
A spokesperson for Cartersville City Schools says, quote, the joint investigation with Cartersville Police Department concluded within 24 hours of the early afternoon Wednesday with the arrest of a juvenile. Cartersville City Schools does not tolerate any actions that make our students and staff feel unsafe. Even though the suspect isn't a student at Cartersville High, Carter believes the school must do a better job at uniting the student body.
We got to come together. You know, it keeps dividing us. It keeps separating us.
Blake Devine, Atlanta News First.
And come take a look at your screen for a moment. Just a new survey that is working to add safety measures and create more confidence within parents and students at Appalachia High School, now looking for parental and community involvement in the form of a survey. Barrow County is taking it one day at a time, months after the deadly shooting that shook Appalachia High. And today is the last day that parents are allowed to weigh in on future safety measures on campus across the district. So I want to put this in front of you. These are the safety measures that they're talking about that are actively being considered now: metal and weapon detection systems, school bag policies, student ID badges, enhanced mental health supports, and increased security on campus. So those are the things that you'll see on that survey, and they're asking for feedback and additional commentary from parents as their students continue, to navigate through this tragedy, many of whom have ties to the victims lost to this tragic shooting. So we encourage you, if you are a parent, if you are a community member, to go to our website, atlantanewsfirst.com, where we're going to put out that full survey link for you so you could take a look at some of those enhancements that are being discussed. All right, and talking about something that is happening throughout today, we're taking you out live right now to a trial involving a woman who is accused of murdering an 8-year-old girl in Gwinnett County. Celeste Owens, the girlfriend of the mother, is accused of killing Amari Hall, then working with her mother to cover it up. Atlanta News First reporter Joshua Skinner is outside of the Gwinnett County Courthouse with the latest on this trial.
Continues today. She's accused of murdering 8-year-old Amari Hall and then working with her partner, the girl's mother, Brittany Hall, to cover up the crime. Yesterday's testimony included detectives who talked about Owens renting a van, driving it to the extended stay hotel where Amari Hall lived, and then taking that van into a secluded wooded area near where Amari's body was eventually found. We also heard from the Gwinnett County crime scene investigator who told of the horrific details of how Amari was found, including the use of trash bags to conceal the body.
She was located with 3 white-colored trash bags around her body. She had one that had been slipped over the head, came to an end point around the abdomen. The second was over the legs and stopped short of the hips. There was a 3rd trash bag that was wrapped around her abdomen, torso area near the center and tied with a black-colored rope.
Owens' trial continues today. She might take the stand in her own defense. Brittany Hall, the girl's mother, her trial will be scheduled at a later date, also here in Gwinnett County. Reporting at the Gwinnett County Courthouse, Joshua Skinner, Atlanta News First.
And you can follow that trial gavel to gavel on Atlanta News First Plus and our YouTube live channel. For all you Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV users, just go to our Courts and Trials tab and you can follow along on that live coverage. All right, let's talk about the weather. We are following your Friday forecast. First Alert Meteorologist Rodney Harris joins me now with what's ahead for today and for many of you who are planning this weekend.
All right, Maria, so we got off to a pretty cold start to your day, and it's fairly chilly still out there if you're going to do anything before lunch. But I tell you what, later on this afternoon, it's going to feel really nice. Temperature's nearly 60 degrees later on today. Right now, we're at 50 degrees in Atlanta, 40 in Canton, 35 degrees in LJ, 44 in LaGrange, 45 in Griffin. So, yes, if you do have to get out this morning, it is still chilly. But here is your hour-by-hour temperature forecast. At 3 o'clock today, Maria, how about 58 degrees for Atlanta? For perspective, yesterday, our temperatures were in the low 50s, so we are a bit warmer later on this afternoon. We're actually above average later on today. So you needed the coat this morning, but maybe a jacket this afternoon. You may not even need the jacket with temperatures near 60 degrees. I will say, though, by the end of your commute, 53 degrees in Atlanta. That's at 6 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock, we are back into the 40s. So if you shed that jacket this afternoon, you'll certainly need it later on this evening. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. You're going to notice more high clouds throughout the day today, but these are not rain-producing clouds. Saturday, the clouds are going to start to thicken up with a high of 55, and Sunday's not looking like the best day. Sunday will be cloudy. It'll also include showers, especially Sunday morning if you get to church on Sunday, especially early, 7, 8 o'clock. We will have scattered showers out there. Now, the chance of rain will stay north of I-20 Sunday afternoon, mainly in the northeast Georgia mountains. So if you're in metro Atlanta, you will be in better shape on Sunday morning. Your high's only 48 degrees on Sunday, so it will be warmer throughout Sunday afternoon. And then cooler throughout Sunday afternoon. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, highs are in the 60s every single day. So chilly on Sunday, but then a warm up for the beginning of next week. After our showers on Sunday morning, our next best chance of rain in North Georgia will come on Thursday. So we have a new first alert weather day for Thursday because our rain coverage is up to 50%. That's your next best chance of getting wet, where it'll certainly impact you. So circle Thursday on your calendar. Again, a 50% chance of rain. But until we get there, today's looking really nice. We hope that you can get out there and enjoy Friday. Again, it's chilly now, but later on this afternoon, temperatures near 60 degrees, so enjoy it. I'll also point out that on Saturday, it'll stay dry, but the winds are going to pick up. So winds out of the east at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. You'll notice that it'll be a bit breezy. And then again, showers for Sunday morning. We hope you guys have an amazing day. Our next update is on Atlanta News First at noon and always in the First Alert Weather app. Until next time, we'll see you soon.